make a bitch do. That bitch here. Nah, that bitch noodle. That bitch said, oh, look what that money make a bitch do.
Wow, man.
Hell yeah. YouTube.
What up, bro?
Oh, should I use my Falcon? I'm trying to see. Nah, I think that my shit. Get that about my. I gotta get another. I gotta post some more. I like it.
I can hear like some stuff.
That probably my shit. You turn it down fan off too.
Cam.
Yo.
Now I'm trying to see. Dude, if you join your screen, you can hear that bit. I don't know if it loud. I don't think it, when you say stuff, be clear. Like, I can hear myself through your mic. I know that bit is static. I don't know if it loud or what.
And that's probably what it is. It's late, but in my game, I'm playing my team.
You said.
Got a game already. You're gonna be playing with it.
Oh, I feel old in here.
Now come to the game set.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today,
come to game chat.
I say come to the game Saturday.
Oh, what game? My child game? Where gonna be at?
Central City Park.
What time?
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
I'm gonna hit you up for that bit. See if I can make it or not.
Here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
What's up?
On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
I thought that bit found. I thought he was gonna read that bit right.
Ritter fires quickly out wide.
Come on, get up field.
A gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
He could have been up that field, no cap. Come on now.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ritter here on 3rd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete.
What field?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Stiff on here,
Ball held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ritter from the gun. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll run with Patterson. And he's into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5. Now it's Smith. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now Geno. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. Smith now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To the air again, Smith. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down. Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Sliding out of the pocket. This pass is caught by London. Now Ritter to throw on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 34-yard line, here's a second down and 9. Going play action. Ritter rolling to his left. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Draymond Jones. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
This one complete to Scott Miller. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. Going for it on fourth down. It's Ritter eluding the pressure right. What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football. And now the rookie's free. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Tell that boy stop playing, man.
Bijan Robinson, 75 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
He's going to get in on. First play of the game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
That bit was just staying.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Don't quit. Let's see what else I got. My receiver looking like. What my cornerback looking like. What? Oh, bait. They got him in free. Okay.
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
I'm gonna get it.
Come on, set, 45, right.
Here's Ritter.
Oh,
that's
my.
gonna be caught.
Oh, my.
One-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let him fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Smith throwing again. This is Fant on the short completion. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run on first down with Dallas. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now Smith going to change the play. Throwing now is Geno. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith, as the first half is winding down, and the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Ritter now. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Kobe Bryant picks off his fellow Bearcat alum Desmond Ritter. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking point?
Oh, my God.
Patterson still going inside the 20. Touchdown,
oh
Falcons. Cordero Patterson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Oh, my God.
Who able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Just took that big shoe.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Long as there don't be no 28.
Woolen will return it from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Geno now to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious...
What that say? Quit. That man, sorry as hell, man. Man, quit, bro. Did it quick. Look, it wasn't me. Man, I ain't worrying about you, boy. You still ain't fucked me on here yet. Damn. That been 3 years. Who got it? Damn, that be 2-16. Shit. Hold on, fool. What the fuck? I played 9 games already. 4-5. Hell no. Michigan. Who the fuck did that? That big boy deleted his shit. How the fuck on 4-9 on the play? Wait, I played 20, played 1. Where them boys at? Let me see what these boys talking about. They talking about you ass. Oh, boy. I'm waiting on you. When you get Madden 24, let me know. So I can buzz that ass. I got a 30 on me. Slime my cut, my whipping on me. That's a felon on me. The nigga said got a bag on my head when I catch him, hit her from his neck to his feet. Say that. I'm waiting on you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror-image matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins and themselves. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw.
Man, quit the game, bro. Don't see me no friendly, no none of that. Just quit the game. Decline, nigga. I just said, man, what the fuck wrong with that nigga? Who the fuck I got QB? Running back. Told you he quit. Onside to start is crazy, y'all. I need that ball, fam. I'm confident in myself like that. I just made him quit, coach. Man, we really just had the same team, so that shit gonna be unfair. I'm gonna play with them boys again. I'm trying to see what they talking about. I'm trying to see what they talking about, fam. Man, fam, that bitch, he can't beat me, fam. He just talking. He ain't even got Madden 24 yet. He seen me in Trapper. He thought I was lacking. Oh, shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone, and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Once again, it's Mostert. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
By the skin of the...
You sound like you turn that bit down. That's what you're saying. That bit don't lie. I know. See, my mic fucked up, fam. That's why.
Teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Didn't get it by much, but...
Man, my shit fucked up. I gotta bootleg this shit with some tape.
The first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there. But
I threw that bit late in hell.
Game gonna be intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field.
There he goes, right side.
That bitch just go play on my ass, boy.
Washington. Antonio Gibson, 35 yards. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
That bitch just go for a play
Extra
on my
point by
ass.
Sly is up and good. And that
They should have put Hill back here, bro.
Joey Sly now to kick off
the
after
water.
the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the
I gotta see what
25.
they play look like.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied
Man, he in
around him.
my way.
Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Running the counter with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because
Man, that bitch, you must be watching my live, bro. It's nowhere in the hill, boy. But that bitch literally just stopped my shit, bro.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And no sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Miami ain't talking about shit. They,
chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, well, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. Dancing to his left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now he'll look to throw it. And Thomas has it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Sam Howell, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards
He's just
category.
standing there, bro.
See if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he slings.
You're not. I ain't no way. I'm going to keep trying you, boy, because you would not like that, boy.
He's got to take a deep breath now.
He just want to sit here and watch me, bro. He must be watching my live.
Offensive line and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Black Ultra.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
I think I got 2 people on my boy.
Falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll go play action. Howell rolling to his right. Caught by Turner. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Howell. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Gibson again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Powell, 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Get that field goal.
Jalen Phillips in there for the sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Sly able to put this one through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, they took the decision making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
That play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa flushed out right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Tua. Being chased out left. That ball caught. It's Chosen. Touchdown. Robbie Chosen. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's 17-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
He dropped the pig.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, the Commanders are
That
going to
bit
get
Ooh, I ain't see him.
They push him.
I ain't see him. Damn, that bit was open.
That's it for the first half.
I ain't see him. That's crazy.
After the break.
Who got ball? He
Welcome you
did.
back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On first down, Howell. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Second down, Howell now. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Howell. Forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 36 yards. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead.
That big, that big.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Tua now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Bradley Chubb there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They pick up 12.
And certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Okay, ready?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 19-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Watch the screen.
Throwing here, Howell. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Howell throwing on third down here. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Get the ball. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Mike, 56.
Tua going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
1st down, Howell to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Big yardage that time for Washington. 47 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw. Howell. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Our time. It's our time.
Yellow, go.
Staying open. Watson, Oscar. No.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Washington. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after
I got
another,
whooped
after
again.
another. And add this one on to the
Oh,
list.
shit.
Bite off more than half the field on one play. Things are definitely working in your favor.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.